This is a Teach 1 video on project control. The objectives of this exercise are to utilize information provided to us in order to calculate the rate of performance of a project. We will also determine the budget or schedule overrun at the end of this project. And this is the data table that contains all of the information we'll use to schedule the project as well as to perform our calculations. We utilize Microsoft Project to produce a timeline, the duration, and to represent critical tasks. According to our schedule, the project will begin on March 14th, 2016 and will end on June 3rd, 2016, a total of 60 days. And we see a list of all of our tasks presented here, beginning with obtain list of patients, which will take 10 days beginning on March 14th, 2016 and ending on March 25th. Now, all of our tasks that we input were all critical except for print survey tool, which is listed here in blue, as well as analyze data, which is also in blue on the Gantt chart. All others in red are critical tasks. We now took all of the data and transfer them onto an Excel spreadsheet so that we could perform our calculations. We first perform the rate of performance of the project. The rate of performance is determined by the actual work divided by the planned work. Now, because task A and B were both critical tasks and task C was not, we will only concern ourselves with the values of task A and B. And we see under planned duration, 2 weeks plus 1 week equals 3 weeks. On the completion duration, which was the actual completion date, 4 weeks plus 2 weeks equals 6 weeks. As a result, our formula is then input into the spreadsheet. It translates to 6 divided by 3 times 100 equals 200%, which is our rate of performance on the project. Next, we looked for our planned duration. On our planned duration, we use all of the information provided under the planned duration column. That specifically includes the sum of the time of all the items on the critical path, which will exclude, once again, print survey tool as well as analyze data. The sum of all the items equals to 12 weeks. And that is our planned duration. Next, we calculated the completion duration, or estimated time of completion. And the formula used there was our planned duration times the rate of performance. And our values in those areas include 12, which is 12 weeks for our planned duration, times 200%, our rate of performance, or 12 times 2, which equals to 24 weeks. In order to calculate our budget overrun, we see that we do not have enough information to perform this calculation as the table is incomplete. So there is not enough information provided to determine the budget overrun. However, we can logically assume that the final cost will exceed the planned budget because the completion time is 2 times greater than the planned duration. Microsoft Project software was a very valuable tool in scheduling our tasks and identifying critical and non-critical tasks, and that made our calculations easier. The software was also very useful in determining with great accuracy the timeline of our project. Thank you for watching.